In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how you can make money on the Facebook marketplace. It's something a little bit different, I know, but I have some cool stories I want to share with you guys about things that I've sold in the past that have made me profits upwards of $70 in profit or £60 plus in profit if you're in the UK. And these are things that you can easily do yourself. If you're ready for this video, please do drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. And with that said, let's jump straight into it. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how you guys can make money online. Today I have changed it up a little bit and I'm going to be bringing you a Facebook marketplace based video. Either way, if you're new to the channel and you want to learn about making money online, please do click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already and turn on the notification bells. And for those who don't know, down in the description I also have a free print-on-demand starter guide that shows you guys the things that I did to get into print-on-demand selling on sites like Redbubble. However, if you're someone that's looking to turn this into more of a full-time thing, I also have a paid step-by-step guide that's linked down below. Now, what is the Facebook marketplace? For those who don't know, it's a place where you can pretty much buy and sell goods. It's not complicated at all to use. As you can see there, you can sell things like phones, cars, a variation of things, and it's very straightforward to use. So let's say if you wanted to buy something, you can go in the categories. Let's say you want to buy a phone. If you go on electronics, it'll take you to a page where you can actually see a lot of different electronics, and then you'd go up to the top and you just click mobile phones, and obviously mobile phones will show up. You need to have a Facebook account created to be able to actually buy, sell, and contact sellers or people trying to buy from you. And yeah, it's very, very easy to use, as I'm going to explain as we get through this video. Now, as for me and my experience with Facebook Marketplace, I had instances where I sold things like iPads for very, very good profit, which I'm going to talk about now. And if I remember correctly, the iPad that I sold was a 4th generation iPad. Everything I'll be talking about, I will try to overlay some pictures as I'm talking about these things. And pretty much I managed to buy this for £20, which translates roughly to about $30 for those watching from the US. And yeah, I managed to sell it for £80, which is roughly just over $100 if we're going off US numbers. Now, I want to actually talk you through how I managed to do this, how I was messaging the person that was selling this to get to a point where I was able to get it and then sell it myself for more. And luckily enough, I was able to go back in time and find the messages that I actually had with the person that I bought that iPad from. And I just wanted to pretty much take you guys through the process. So if you're thinking of doing this yourself, you can have a good idea of what to do. Now, the first message we shared was this, as you can see here. I pretty much asked the person if it is available. This is just an automated message that you just click send that Facebook has there. I also then went on to say, if this is still available, I'm willing to drive and pick it up ASAP, cash in hand. Now, when you mention cash in hand, sometimes it increases your chances of being able to get something, even if the person's a bit iffy about letting it go. The fact that obviously I put out drive to them might have influenced that as well. And I understand not everyone drives, so even if you can't drive to someone on Facebook, what you can do, you can actually decrease the location in regards of the people you can buy from. So if you're trying to get to people in your local area, it's a lot easier. But yeah, this was the first message that I sent. I then went on to obviously have a response from this person. They put, hi, yes, it's available, and this is the model it is. I replied saying, perfect, I would be willing to come and pick it up as soon as possible. When would be best for you? Now, one thing that I was doing here was doing my best to be nice to the seller, because some people try to buy from people on Facebook Marketplace a little bit more aggressive for no reason. And at the end of the day, that doesn't really help with anything. And if you're someone who's looking to try to do what I was doing, it's best to be kind when you're trying to deal with people, as it will pay off in the future. And yeah, after writing that, the person messaged back saying, sorry, it's gone. Now, at this point, I was a bit disappointed because I thought I'd found myself a deal. But bear in mind, I was very nice to this person anyways, even though it was gone. That then led on to what happens next, but we'll get onto that. And I reply saying, all right, no worries, thanks anyways. And they reply saying, sorry, but thanks for looking. And I finally said, no worries, if they don't show, I'll be waiting, haha. So kind of faithful messaging in the hopes that if the person doesn't pick it up, I can go and collect as soon as possible. And my days, did that work out for me? And yeah, they put, okay, this guy hasn't turned up, do you still want it? And I put yeah. And I feel like if I was messaging this person in an aggressive way or in a rude way, they probably wouldn't have even reached out to me to let me know that the offer was still there. The person then obviously responded to me saying, I just checked and it's actually iPad generation 4, not 1. This is something that they'd actually put in the listing. Put, do you still have it for sale? Is it good? And I can come take it off your hands now. So pretty much I just do my best to kind of let them know that I'm willing to come and pick it up now, since whoever was supposed to get it didn't come. I purchased it for £20 and I managed to sell it for £80. And yeah, this kind of put me in the mindset of getting into this a little bit more. This happened on a few different occasions. There was an occasion where I actually sold a laptop as well. And in short, these were the messages between me and the person. So I asked if it's still available, if there's any more pictures, and they replied, yes, can get some later. What pics are? In regards of the pictures, I just wanted to see the specs that were on the bottom because some laptops have it there. But yeah, after that, person went on to say, yes, it was good laptop. If you want it, you can still have it for £25. And then I replied, I'll take it for £25. Where are you based? I finish at work at 6. Can I come and get it then if that's okay? And then obviously I asked a little bit more about it and I managed to sell it for, I think it was about £75, which is just under $100. So there was still some good profit there, somewhere around just over $50 profit. And yeah, this is something that I was doing on a regular, mainly focusing on laptops, mainly because I knew how to kind of reset everything with the laptops and I'd kind of got it down to a science. And just a quick one, guys, I'm wondering how many of you guys would be curious and seeing exactly how I sold laptops in regards of how I got the software, so the free softwares to be able to put the newest Windows or the newest installations on these laptops. If you guys want to know how to do that, let me know down in the comment section and I might put something together. I won't talk too much about it yet. It will all depend on obviously how many of you guys want it. And one thing I always tell people about the Facebook marketplace, besides just buying and then selling, it's always good to see what you have around your house. Some people actually have a lot of money that's just sitting around within their houses. So it's always good to see if there's things you don't use anymore that you can put on the Facebook marketplace. And then from the money you get from them, you can then start buying and selling things to make more profit. This is something I'm pretty sure I heard about from Gary V maybe 3 years ago, and I started implementing it back then and it helped me to make some extra cash when I really needed it. Another cool thing to talk about when it comes to the Facebook marketplace is that they have a section for free stuff. Now, the good thing about this section is that if you're lucky enough, someone in your area could give something away that you could sell quite easily, or that you could clean up a little bit and then sell. I mean, it's not as easy to find things this way, but you could get lucky and find maybe a dining table that looks fairly decent, that might have a retro look to it that you can resell. And yeah, it's always good to check the free section, as like I'm saying, in your local area you may be able to find someone selling something that may be resellable. A lot of these things that you guys are seeing on this page that have a 0 on them aren't things that are for free. You'd click on them and for the most part people are usually saying that, oh, I want this amount of money for it. So if you see a phone that looks fairly decent and it says 0, guys, just ignore that. Don't waste your time. Now, if you're still watching at this point of the video, you're probably thinking, how do I actually list things? Well, it's very simple. If you want to list something, you just go on create new listing. You can choose what it is that you're selling. The main option that I go for is item for sale. And then once you put item for sale, you want to concentrate on the editing of the photos, the title, price, categories, condition, description. Always try to be as descriptive as possible. Best way to think about it is, if you were someone buying the product that you're selling, what would you want to know about it? And make sure that you try to put those things in your descriptions, as those little things do help you to make a little bit more profit than you would have done otherwise. You could also add product tags if you want, just to allow you to be found on different searches through the Facebook Marketplace. Always try your best to see what people in your competition are selling at and try to either beat that price or put a lower price or match that, just to make sure that you're maximizing profits and you're not losing out on any money. And guys, let's say you're looking for an iPhone at a certain price range. You can put a set price range here and then click notify me, and then whenever someone posts a new iPhone or an iPhone, you get a notification to your phone that will allow you to be the first to buy that. So yeah, it's very important to turn that on to make sure that you're jumping onto good deals as soon as they come up, because from my own experience, whenever I saw something, sometimes if I didn't get it within the first 20 minutes, it will be gone. For those that may not be in countries that can access the Facebook Marketplace, you can check out sites like Gumtree. There may be a Gumtree in your country. If there isn't, search up websites like Gumtree, websites like Facebook Marketplace for your country, and you'll most definitely find something like this. And I know in the US they also have a Craigslist as well. But one thing to bear in mind when it comes to this is that if you want to get into buying and selling from Facebook Marketplace, or even if you're thinking of trying it on places like eBay, this could potentially end up taking quite a chunk of time. So be ready to do that. So yeah, I'm making this video to get you guys onto another hustle, because I know you guys watching this channel, The Money Game, want to make money. So yeah, do hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. Let me know if you want me to put something together that shows you exactly how I get the softwares for updating laptops, so I can buy them for cheap and sell them for even more, and I'll put something together for you guys. If you made it to this point of the video, down in the comment section, comment good if you think this is a good idea, or bad if you don't think it's that much of a good idea. And yeah, besides that, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.